And I basically called it Back to the Basics because that's what I want to go back to. Like, I felt as if like my music had started changing. Like, I wasn't talking about the content that I started out talking about. I felt as if I wasn't storytelling anymore. I just felt as if I was going away from the dynamics or how it started. So I just wanted to name it Back to the Basics. Well, to be honest, the artwork for the mixtape really chose me because we submitted so many to the label and they turned me down. So a fan did it. Like, I can't even tell you his name, but the picture, I think Royal took the picture. We did the photo shoot with Royal. We took the picture. And like a lot of my fans, they just make like artwork for me. And when they made this one, behind I got like the church in my skin. So the church just came from the Lord Forgive Me video. And we just tried to incorporate it in there so it just still had that same feel. The mixtape was supposed to come out April 1st, like April Fools, because I had built March up. We had built the March Madness up so big. But we wanted the videos to drop first. So the label flew to Atlanta and they sat with me and my team and were like, Rich homie, I know you want to drop it on the first. We behind you, but we still want to do it the way we planned. So I took my pride aside and I went with what was stronger for the team, and that was the 14th. We only picked 11 songs on the mixtape only because like I didn't want to do too many songs and people get tired of listening. I wanted you to be able to listen to every song through and at the end be like, damn, why he ain't put no more music on there? Why is this all he gave us to listen to? And I felt as if like I didn't have to put like a 20 song this on there. But the songs I did, I want to make sure like they were the right songs, they hit the right topic. And just make sure we clear everything up that was, you know what I mean, anybody had any controversy, put it like that. We as a team put the track list together, you know, with a collective effort, like, cause this music, like, you gotta think, even when I wasn't dropping music, I was still recording. We had to pick out of like 400 songs. So at the same time, it's not what I wanna hear. We're trying to find music that the people can gravitate to. So at the same time, I don't know what they wanna hear. So we as a team, we try to get different people to listen, and whatever get the most votes, that's what we roll with. Well, me personally, like, from beginning to end, I think it's mellow, like, it's not really in like, you may get crunk a little bit toward the end because the beat's a little more up-tempo, but like from the beginning, it's more of a slow, mellow storytelling sound. You know what I mean? As you get around like number 8, now I say like number 7, like money, whatever number Moneyfold is, that's when it starts to amp up. It amps up, then it goes back down to storytelling. You feel me? So it's not like, if you're looking for a crunk sound, this is not it. If you're looking for storytelling, you know, if you're looking for motivational purposes, this is definitely it. First, we'll start off with Never Made It. Never Made It, produced by Willa Fool. Basically sets the tone for the whole tape. You feel me? It lets you know like where I want to go, where I've been. Like Never Made It, just talking about basically like I'm grinding like I never made it. It's a statement track. You feel me? Like it's a statement track. I can't really remember what I say verbatim in there, but I know like it's for the people who question how I fell off, for the people questioning where it's been, and it's just basically me telling what's going on. And then we roll into Heart Cold. Heart Cold is more melodic, but it's laid back. It's real. It's more dark. It's a feeling. It's more dark. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. I like the wordplay on Heart Cold. I definitely like the wordplay on Heart Cold. The video on Heart Cold was dope too. When that video I get killed, so we tried to coincide the video with where I was at when I was making the song. At the Heart Cold, I think we go to Back End. Back End might be it's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. I think only because like this here, you can just hear like my ability, like I still can rap. Like it's just not making words rhyme. It's all about meaning. Like opposed to me making one sentence make sense. I'm trying to make every word now make sense. You know what I mean? Because I know everyone's watching. At the back end, we got Lord Forgive Me. Lord Forgive Me, it's like honest. It's like an honest track, like me talking to God in our own language. You know what I'm saying? We're conversating. And basically like, I'm telling him I'm finna do a lot of things before they happen. And I'm basically just asking him to forgive me because I know it's finna transpire. You know what I mean? So it's just like that. That was a fun song. Like 5 would be Gamble. Gamble is more like more for the club. You know what I mean? It's more for the streets. It's like a trap song. Like when I made it, like I was like in a trap. I wasn't in a trap environment, but I was in a trap feeling. Like roll the dice, hit the curve, do your number, pick up money. That's what's going on in the hood. That's what's going on in the trap. And they got that bounce. Like shout out to D.I. for making that beat because it has that feel that puts you like, man, this is a little gutter. It's grimy. After that, we go to Word of Mouth. Word of Mouth is also, I had fun recording that song too. That was the first song I did in my own studio. In the process of doing that, we did that song real fast, like real quick. Like I don't even know what I was thinking about when I made the song, but I was comfortable. I don't know, I was comfortable. So then, yeah, we got the street. We did the streets and we did that in Jamaica, Zaytoven. Like, they told me I might have made the beat, man. 7 minutes, man. I had never seen nothing like that. For one, let me break down the story. We in Jamaica for 14 days. We rent a villa. Or I get a villa. I fly all the producers out that I want to work with. We got 2 engineers out there. So Zaytoven asked whoever run the studio house, can you set something up outside? And he's on the balcony making beats. Like, we got the speakers hooked up outside. And I've never just like made a beat from the scratch. We outside on the balcony in 7 minutes. And I didn't even start writing, processing it in my head like when I'm usually writing in my head while he's making the beat. But I was so amused, like, how fast he had made it. And he might have made like 5 beats, man, under 30 minutes. And I'm like, man, like his work ethic, you know what I mean, made me want to work harder. So when I did the streets, it took me way longer to make the song because I wanted to have some substance with it. And I knew what Zaytoven was capable of, and I didn't want to lay down on the beat. You know what I mean? So the streets, like, you know what I mean, that was grimy too. I liked the streets a lot too because it showed like wordplay. I think my favorite line in that song was, and I protect my paper like it's laminated. Like, that's a bar. You feel me? Like when I used to be in elementary school, my mama would enamelate all my report cards. And I knew like I could never get to the paper because it was protected. So I think that was like the hardest bar on that song. Then after the streets, what would have been after the streets?
Money Fold?
Yeah, Money Fold. Money Fold was fun. This might be like the BPM on this is probably the fastest. That's when like it's already completely changed up. And on Money Fold, you can really just hear me having fun. Money Fold basically puts me in the mind of a big old Project X party. Everything going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everything, rated X, rated R, everything we not supposed to be doing, we're doing here at this party. And that's basically the mindset I was in with Money Fold. Like, I don't know, I just want to think outside the box. I want to try to like captivate different fans I've never touched. Because if you listen to all my songs, like Money Fold is not the type of Rich Homie Quan record you would expect from me. You feel me? Like, I don't even know what genre it falls in. It's almost like commercial. It's almost like a commercial sound. But, you know what I mean, that's what's in now. You feel me? And after that, like I say, next will probably be Replay. And I did Replay. I recorded that song upstairs in my sunroom, because at that time my studio was still getting built. And so at the beginning you can hear me say like, be quiet, Roro. And that's an honest line from me telling my son to be quiet because he's in there making noise. So I'm trying to record, trying to be a dad, and I'm watching TV. Somebody took me like 2 days to do that song. But the catch to it is I wrote the hook on the plane on the way to Dubai because the flight was so long. And originally I didn't write the hook to go to that beat, but once I got the beat from Traumatone, I pulled it up, like it fit perfect with it. So like the verses were easy. Like I just wanted to say like, and now you can like, it's a lot of good little wordplay and replay. I just want to show my skills, like show people like still got bars and like just had to just dust them off a little bit. But Replay was definitely fun making, like the beat tempo pushed me in a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And we ended off with Straight. Straight is definitely my favorite song on the mixtape. You know what I mean? I feel as if it's the realest, it's the rawest, like it's uncut. And like like I hear a couple of my songs get goosebumps, but every time I hear it, like every time I hear it, I get goosebumps and I play it like 5 times. Like I let the whole thing ride through. I get it straight. I just keep pressing it back. I was listening to the other day in my car. I just like, what you listen to? I listen to me. I just like, you gonna play any other song? And I didn't. Because I don't know, it's like every time I hear that song, I hear something new I said. It's like when I hear that song, I be like, dang, I really made this song. A lot of the songs, like, I applaud myself because I step outside of the box. And I think you know what I mean? Sometimes I overdo it, but on Straight, I think I just hit everything on the nail I could have hit perfectly. Mm-hmm. The whole tape was did at my house. I recorded myself most of the whole thing, and know it. You feel me? Like a lot of people don't know I still record myself. So I did, you know what I'm saying? We recorded most of myself, just got them mixed, you know what I mean? I did all of them in-house the same way I've been recording. Everything in-house, the whole tape.